Hey, how's it going, guys? Political Spatula here, back with another day of Propaganda Watch. And I wanted to take a look at someone we've taken a look at a couple of times on this channel and kind of expose the mindset of the left that has slowly been rising and getting more popular. It's an extremely dangerous mindset. It's dividing this country even further, and I don't want to waste any more of your time, so let's just get straight into the video.
When you're a black candidate, you just have to deal with a barrage of anti-black racism, white supremacy. When you're a Muslim candidate, you have to deal with a barrage of Islamophobia, just open Islamophobia, even from allies.
Alright, no evidence of this either. The quote-unquote Islamophobia that he keeps pointing out is like the fact that people won't condemn terrorist attacks, the fact that people won't condemn hate crimes. If you say that stuff is bad because the person who is standing on stage is a person of color and they refuse to say it's bad, he'll say, oh, that's racist that you said that. No, it's not. The fact that Abdul al-Sayed couldn't condemn a terrorist attack is fucking ridiculous.
I talked about the consultants being Islamophobic to Abdul al-Sayed in the primary. And then you had the same consultants yelling at me saying, how dare he bring up Islamophobia? Doesn't he want to win?
I think it is so freaking hilarious that there is like no truth to this, because anytime Abdul al-Sayed faces any sort of small controversy, Hasan Piker will just be like, that's Islamophobia for no reason. I can't give an example as to why that's racist, but that is just racist. He is using this tactic to just shut down the argument right then and there. Like I said, Abdul al-Sayed couldn't condemn a terrorist attack. That's Islamophobic to Hasan Piker. If I say that Abdul al-Sayed couldn't condemn a terrorist attack, which he couldn't, like, this is an incredibly weak argument from Hasan, and I'm actually shocked that people are buying into this kind of weak ass argument.
That you can't even be like, look, I'm a Muslim American. I really like Abdul. He's a Muslim American. It's kind of unbearable how much Islamophobic attacks he's receiving. You can't even say that without people going, shut the fuck up.
It's just highly untrue. People don't like Abdul al-Sayed because of his policies, because of what he wants to do for the American people. Not because of his race or something like that, like Hasan Piker wants to make it seem. See, Hasan's using his voice to divide the American people. I'm trying to use my voice to tell the American people it's not that bad, and we don't need to be this divided. But Hasan Piker's going to sit here and continue to, this whole video, he will just use his words to divide the American people even further with absolutely gutless claims.
It's literally just because he's Muslim. If Abdul al-Sayed's name was Anthony Brown Sanders and he was a white guy from Mackinac, okay, and he had the exact same policies and he was advocating for the exact same this race will be like 70-30 right now.
No, it wouldn't. Like I said, he's using this to divide the American people. He's claiming that people that don't vote for Abdul al-Sayed are racist, which is fucking absurd. He has no idea what he is talking about. He has no actual proposals or plans for the future. He is just trying to fearmonger and scare people into voting for the guy he wants them to vote for. The fact of the matter is, Abdul al-Sayed's proposals are doo-doo. They're fucking crap. Do you want to get taxed 50% like up in Canada, where we're going to have to pay for every single person's surgery? Because Abdul al-Sayed just wants a bigger government and more taxes, and that's what he's doing. That's why people don't like him. He's going to make stuff up. Hassan's going to say here, make stuff up. The fact of the matter is, people do not like Abdul's proposals. Bigger government, more taxes, no one's asking for that. That's the reality of what's happening.
Whether I'm the victim of a similar circumstance where people rush to find reasonable ways of saying that I'm a fucking Islamic jihadist terrorist over and over again, and many liberal outlets do this too.
And he's doing a really good job of squashing these allegations. Because, yeah, he has come out and in support of Hamas and Hezbollah and the Houthis and the Iranian regime, and what exactly do they do to women and their citizens, Hassan? What exactly are you supporting? I'll be showing these facts up on screen now so he can't escape them. He can't escape the reality of the groups he supports. And he's not sitting here squashing these controversies. He's just sitting here using short-sighted arguments and getting upset. It's actually hilarious. Like, what the fuck is this guy ever talking about?
It himself. We do not give as much of a about anti-Semitism any longer. We are focusing our efforts on boosting Islamophobia.
That's really funny. Because who is Israel at war with, right? What is Iran accused of? What is Hezbollah accused of? What is Hamas accused of? What is the Houthis accused of? All of these groups that Hasan Piker is just saying, oh, it's racist if you don't support these groups. That is a weak argument, especially when the facts kind of rear their ugly head and Hasan has to look at them. Then he looks fucking stupid because he's sitting here supporting groups that treat women like crap.
Making a joke about the great replacement being fake. What's wild about this, what's crazy about this is that like they are gearing up, they're tuning up some of the most psychotic individuals in American society right now.
It's so funny that he says it like that. This is like the pot calling the kettle black. He's saying, "Oh, we're radical and we're pulling out all the stops." It's so funny because who are the groups that this guy supports? Who are the groups exactly? What do they do to women and people that protest exactly? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and hold my fucking punches back. I'm not gonna sit here and watch women be oppressed any longer. And I'm certainly not gonna sit back and watch this guy push that sort of ideology on the other people and then say if you don't support it, that's racist. That's fucking stupid.
These kinds of hateful narratives are not going to stop with Muslims. They never do. It's going to design a society that you do not want to live in. This is exactly what happened in Nazi Germany. And that is precisely what's happening once again.
All right, you want to talk about a society that you don't want to live in? All right, let's look at Iran. Let's look at Hamas. Let's look at the Houthis. All right, let's pull those out. And his point is he wants to abandon the Jews in Israel so we don't end up like Germany. That doesn't make any sense. That would be more like Germany to abandon the Jews in Israel than anything else. Incredibly weak argument. Very fucking hilarious. All right, well, I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment down below, and have a good one.